Okay, this is going to be amazing. Guys, I actually didn't tell JC about this, but we're going to talk about in the next literally 5 minutes how you not only can, but will. I can't promise this because I'll probably get shut down from social media. So let's just say you can make an extra $60,000 profit literally in the next 12 months by doing this one thing. So um, I'm going to just talk real quick about Light It Up Expo. We're talking about JC and I's partnership, sales boost, and what this is all about. So thanks for joining me, JC. Happy to spend a few minutes with you today.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here. And I tell you, it's probably colder here now than it is by you. And we're we're snowed in. We're at the beach and literally snowed in. Like the roads are just a complete just it's an ice rink out there right now. I'm staring outside and I haven't seen snow since 2018 here. So I got to see you a couple weeks ago out in Utah, and I really think we have more snow than you had out there right now.
You absolutely do. Like it's cold here, but we don't have snow. I mean, there's enough to ski, but it's not record winter by any means. So well, dude, I am so excited. Next month, I mean, it's literally like 4.5 weeks away or something like that. Orlando, Florida. We've partnered up. We're doing home service workshop, which is five shows in one. Today we're talking about Light It Up Expo. We're talking about Sales Boost. This is going to be epic. Last year I had the opportunity to go to Sales Boost. That was my first time. Got to speak. It was an honor because honestly, like I'm sitting here looking at the speaker lineup last year and then this year, and it's like, wait, that's a keynote speaker. That's a keynote speaker. That's a keynote speaker. Like everyone on there was phenomenal. So I want to talk about Sales Boost. Let me real quickly tell people what Light It Up Expo is, because there's a reason why we're all doing this together. And Light It Up Expo is the first time we've done this. We're bringing together landscape lighting, holiday lighting, permanent lighting. When you guys see the vendor list and like the attendee list, you're not going to want to miss out. This is the first of its kind we're bringing together. So if you're looking to bolt on landscape lighting, bolt on permanent lighting, bolt on holiday lighting, or you're already doing it and you want to get better and you want to grow your business and you're stuck in your business, you want to get untrapped, you want to start to get traction, I'm telling you, this is it, guys. This is the show. So we'll talk about that. But really what I wanted to have JC on here today was let's talk about the synergy between our shows. And honestly, like if someone's going to Light It Up Expo, there's no reason why you shouldn't just come in a couple days early. You're not going to pay extra for your flight. You will have 2 extra nights of hotel, but I'm telling you, the networking opportunities and the learning possibilities are going to be huge. So talk to us about what Sales Boost is and why people should be there.
Yeah, Ryan, again, thanks for having me on. And last year, I think it was pretty sure it was you when I introduced you on stage for Sales Boost is when I switched over to like my WWE announcer voice.
Yes.
And it was incredible, man, to have you up there and have you on stage in front of 200 people in the audience. It's all about impacting lives, and Sales Boost like dramatically changed my life and my business in 2019. And I've, since then been a forever believer in the program and what it offers. And it's evolved over the years. That's why Angela and I last year, we went all in. And, you said the speaker lineup was incredible, and it was. And this year, it is just as incredible. We didn't cut any corners, and we wanted to make sure that anybody that's looking to start or grow their business, it doesn't matter if you're just getting started today or you have a 7-figure business, there is a seat at Sales Boost for you to be able to learn and grow. Sales is the biggest pain point other than employees for a lot of business owners. If the phone's not ringing and you're not out there selling, you're not doing anything. That doesn't, give you money to be able to grow your company. You can't hire an admin. You can't hire sales technicians, and you're stuck in the truck continually doing the same thing. So if we can give you the right tools and the right mindset to be able to grow your business and separate yourself from everybody else in your area, then you're going to be able to flourish in your business and be able to do the things that you want to do, be able to buy back your time, get off the truck, hire a team and grow your company and scale it to the level that you want to. If you want to do $150,000 this year, I guarantee you, once you leave Sales Boost, $250,000 will be easy for you because you'll have the tools and the mindset to be successful. 2018, I was just dumb, ignorant to business. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was making the stupid mistakes because I thought I knew it all. I didn't want to listen to anybody. And then 2019, Pat Clark changed my life and said, get the Sales Boost and get a coach. And when Pat said do this, I knew what Pat was doing in his life, and I saw where he was, and that's what I was trying to get to. So I knew I had to listen to Pat. If I didn't, I was going to be the fool. So I did. I literally paid for the ticket to Sales Boost. I signed up for a coaching program to have Pat Clark be my coach. And I believe, I have to look at the numbers. I believe he went from $275,000 to $450,000 that year. So incredible growth in 1 year, just by doing simple things that we were able to implement from Sales Boost and getting that coach. But, not to get too caught up in the details, but I mean, the speaker is just incredible. I mean, we got Michael Burnoff, who's going to get your mind right and get you like just thinking completely different. You're going to be on stage. I mean, I've seen you speak so many times, and your energy and the way you're able to deliver and capture the audience and keep them engaged is just phenomenal. Sam Taggart, door to door is very hard for a lot of people. And they've been doing this in the roofing industry, HVAC, pest control with huge success. Solar. I mean, these guys are doing 10, 15, 20, 30. I saw a guy who was 26 years old at an event 3 weeks ago, 26 years old, and did $27 million last year. And he wouldn't be doing that if he didn't have people door knocking. So there's all these things that are out there that we're not doing, not utilizing because we think it doesn't work for our industry. And it's time to change that belief. And it's time to get our mind right. And with so many different companies starting up in the lighting industry and the washing industry, we got to separate ourselves. How can we be the unicorn in our area? And I know that by attending Sales Boost and attending the Light It Up Expo, because you're going to deliver a ton of value there as well too. I've been to your shows. I've seen you speak. I know for a fact that it's a no-brainer to attend both of them, but you're going to walk away not only fired up for 2025, but ready to win and stop making excuses. And like I said, if your goal was 150, getting to 250 should be a no-brainer now because you have the tools necessary to execute immediately when you leave these shows.
Well, dude, everything you said is magic. I want it. This is going to be weird. Okay, we're gonna go weird for a second. Well, before I get weird, you said you almost doubled your sales in 1 year after you went to Sales Boost. What was your average ticket at the time? Because you weren't selling $12,000 landscape lighting jobs at the time.
No. So this is back when it was just pressure washing. We were doing Christmas lights. My average ticket for pressure washing was $300. When we left Sales Boost, it was like $903. So an instant,
Okay.
like within a week, like instantly realizing we can't just offer what they're asking for. We got to give them options. And that alone and the packages and the bundles was just, a $600 increase in our average ticket overnight.
That's amazing. So this is where it's going to get weird. This morning in the shower, fully naked. That's how I shower these days. I was thinking about Sales Boost, and I was thinking, what is the impact? Like, what is the return on investment for someone to come to Sales Boost? And this is for like the landscape lighting industry. So if you're in pressure washing and your average ticket's 300, the numbers are going to be different. But most people that are watching this probably either have done landscape lighting or want to get into it. So let's just say that your average job is $10,000 for landscape lighting. I'm telling you, and I know because I've been to Sales Boost. You mentioned Burnoff, you mentioned Taggart. There's all the choreography that you guys have, because sales isn't just about like saying the right thing. Like it's the mindset, it's the belief, it's the strategy, it's the tactic, it's all of it, the body language, the tonality, all this stuff. So you guys have all that covered. And the reality is, like, you don't go to an event and love every single speaker. Some of them you're like, that guy just seems weird. That guy's too hyper. That guy's not hyper enough. Like, we all have our differences, right? So you're just one speaker, though, is going to be able to do this. And I know this for a fact. I was doing the math in the shower. I was like, okay, these people that are speaking aren't just people that are like, yeah, I had a great year last year and did 600,000. Like, these are multi-million dollar company owners and profit makers and all this stuff, right? If you get the reality is this: everyone thinks they want more leads. Okay. And I love that it's Sales Boost, not Marketing Boost, because sales and marketing kind of go together. But everyone right now just thinks, I need more leads. Like, they ask me every week, how do I get more leads? How do I get the phone ring? And I'm like, no. You're addressing the wrong problem. We will get you more leads once you plug the holes in your bucket, because you don't need more water coming in the bucket when you're losing out all this opportunity. So if Sales Boost just helps you get one extra deal a month, just one a month, guys, and it potentially could do more than that. But I'm talking just squeeze out one extra deal a month. That's 10,000 times 12 months. It's 120 grand in revenue. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you're going to buy a $550 ticket and make $120,000 because you're a business. It's going to cost you money. But here's where the magic happens. Normal companies, let's just say you make 20%. Let's face it, a lot of them are making 10%, 5%. They don't know what they're making. They might tell you they're making 60, but they're not, right? So normally on 120 grand in revenue, you're going to make 20%, which is $24,000. Not a bad return on investment for a $550 ticket, right? But here's where it's even better, JC. These extra sales aren't paying out at 20%. They're paying out at 30, 40, 50, and maybe even 60%, because this is a new opportunity. This is something that you didn't have before. Your existing overhead was covered. So if you were only making 10 or 20% before, this is all new business that you weren't going to have. So these do pay out at 50%. So this is how I come up with $60,000. You're going to go sell 120. This is the missing profit that people don't know about in their business. This is dollars cash sitting underneath your feet, and Sales Boost is going to unlock that. It's going to show you the new angle, show you the new script, show you the belief where you don't even believe in yourself. So why is someone else going to believe in you, right? So that's the weird part. I was thinking about all of this morning in the shower.
Well, when I showered, I was not thinking about that, but now the way you laid it out, and it's, if you cannot sell one more job because you attended Sales Boost and Light It Up Expo, then you didn't go there for the right reasons, and you weren't being intentional for going. Maybe you just wanted to show up because Ryan Lee's cool and you are awesome, and you just want to be a fanboy. But I mean, the way you say that and just put it out, it's like, holy shit! Like, one more sale for a landscape lighter, average ticket is $10. That's a lot of money. And let's just say you're a pressure washer and you're able to get 3 more, and your average ticket is, let's just say, $800. That's $2,400 a month more times 12. I mean, that's that ROI you're not going to get anywhere else. Like, you're not going to get that with, it's pretty, and that's on a minimum, like a very low percentage for just showing up. I'm kind of like blown away right now. Now you put math in my head. That's a big number. Like, that's a really big number for people to sell themselves short for not showing up because I don't need it. The problem is you do need it. It's just your mind isn't in the right space, and you need to get there, and then you will be in the right space.
Yeah, and Paul Gardner says, I think you should call it Money Boost. I kind of like that too. Maybe we rebrand.
Yeah, we'll do it. 2026.
It's crazy. I do all these strategy sessions like every single week, and a lot of people are honest, and they're like, dude, I need help with sales. Like, I'm just not good at it. And I think that it takes a certain element of humility and stuff to admit that. But I have a lot of people that are like, I don't need help with sales. I'm good with that. I just need leads. And then when I start peeling back the onion, I'm like, dude, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the Mac Daddy of sales. You need help with sales. We all need help with sales. Unless you're the freaking like Kobe Bryant of sales. Kobe talks about this, how he used to practice 3 or 4 times a day before the practice. Yeah. Like, no one's doing that. Like, I don't care how good you think you're at sales. You need help with sales. I learn stuff every single day. And sometimes it's not like, oh, JC, thanks for telling me. I've never heard that before. Sometimes it's like, I used to do that. Why did I stop doing that? Yep. What the heck? Not only do I know about that, but I used to do it and I stopped doing it. What is wrong with me? We need practice, guys. Pro athletes practice for 4 hours a day before the game. So, like, you can't expect it to be great and not put in the effort. And that's what Sales Boost is going to do. So I'm fired up. If you can't tell, like, everyone needs to go to Sales Boost. And then I'm just, go to Sales Boost and then stick around maybe a couple days. We got like some Light It Up Expo after that. But guys, this is going to be such a phenomenal event. The fact that we're doing them all together is going to be an awesome opportunity to network, hang out, lunch, dinners, all this stuff. It's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah. 2 things. 2024 was hard for a lot of business owners. It was a real struggle. Our wash business took a hit, and it was just, we saw a lot of companies just start up overnight and trying to make a quick buck and charging $99, getting out there. And 2025 doesn't have to be the same. And, we need to invest in ourselves, and that's about showing up to events like this. And, there's so many other events out there, but kicking off the year in the end of February, beginning of March, as we're, most of these businesses are really starting to ramp up and start thinking about marketing, start hiring, all those things. Like, showing up to these will really impact the trajectory of what 2025 looks like for you, your business. And just don't be selfish. I mean, you're being selfish by saying I don't need it, because then you're selling yourself short. You're selling your business short. You're taking time away from your family because you're going to be working harder and probably not be doing as great as you can be by showing up to these events. And I go every single year to every single industry event I can go to, even once outside the industry. And I always learn so much. And it doesn't have to be the $1 million idea or the $1 million takeaway every single time, but it could just be networking and learning from somebody that I wanted to be able to talk to and grow from, or attending a class and learning more about a software, or going to hear Michael Burnoff and getting my little bitch mind recalibrated, and David Goggins and me saying, stop doing that. And you said at the beginning earlier, it's not about marketing. We will talk about marketing because marketing is important, but it doesn't matter how many leads you have coming in. You could have 500 leads coming in a day. If you can't close on those leads, you're just wasting money. So until you can dial in and calibrate your sales process to be the best and be able to ask for the sale, and also not be afraid, and say, oh, they can't afford $4,000, so let me give them the $3,000 option. I mean, you do a really good job talking about that. Once you get your mind right and say, well, they will be able to afford it because everybody needs lights, right? Everybody needs lights. So I'm going to give them the best options because they want the best. They don't want the chuck in the truck. They want my services because we have the best value. And this is how I'm going to deliver that speech to them when I try and close them. It really will have an impact on your business. And for me, it's about buying back my time and getting off that truck. And once I got off the truck, I never wanted to get back on there. And, being able to continue to grow our company because our sales are increasing has been tremendous to our business, and be able to continue to hire people.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because when I get locked into something, and when I don't have an active landscape lighting business right now, but when I was going meet with people, it was like, no, they need landscape lighting. I mean, they might not be able to afford it. Maybe they live in a trailer park or something, but they still need it. Like, everyone needs the safety, the security, the safety. They want the mental health benefits that come from it. Like, everyone needs it. Like, that's a no brainer. So like, that's how I feel about Light It Up Expo, Sales Boost. Like, I'm doing people a disservice if I don't get on here at least once a day and talk about like why they need to come. I'm probably gonna make like 2 more videos today because that's how passionate about I am. Like, you can go about it your own way. I did it for years. You can be a lone wolf, like, and you'll probably still succeed. It's just going to take you 10 years. It's going to take you 20 years. Like, we can collapse time. We can help you so much. So if you decide not to listen, that's on you. I feel good. I sleep good at night because I did everything I could to convince you that there is an easier way. There is a faster path. And I feel like I'm doing a disservice if I don't. Like, I'm that passionate about helping people at this point where it's like, guys, you can see the light. Come to Sales Boost. Come to Light It Up. Right now, I mean, there's a couple options, guys. You can just go to one. If you're like, dude, I'm going to Sales Boost, then just go. It's $549 or something. It's super cheap. Don't take that for like, oh, it's not going to be that good of a show. Like, we have a lot of support from like sponsors, vendors, stuff like that. So we're able to lower our prices. I know I used to charge $1,800 for my Landscape Lighting Live. We're also only charging $549. You guys have a lower price this year for Sales Boost. We're passing along, like, our vendors, our sponsors, they're basically paying you guys to like get a discount. So, or subsidizing, let's call it that. Right. So you can come to both for $549 each, or if you want to come to both, you can buy an all access pass for like $999. It's a complete no brainer.
Yeah. And I think, a lot of people like, attending these shows is just a big money grab for the show's speakers and the sponsors. And that's not the case at all. Like, I do this genuinely because of the impact that Sales Boost had for me in 2019. Like, forever grateful. Like, I'm out here just doing this because I care. And I want people to be able to show up and walk away and say thank you, and just, be able to go home and to feel better about themselves, feel better about their businesses, and tell everybody else about it so they show up next year. And it's just so much fun. It really is fun to be able to be in a large gathering with like-minded business individuals and just hang out and network and meet new people. And that's where the magic happens. It's not always in the show, but outside the show, around the shows, where you're able to talk to people, come up to Ryan Lee and shake his hand and learn all about it. How he started his lighting experience and the things he's doing today. So if you don't show up, you're going to miss out. If you miss out, I can't help you. And we're doing this because we really do care. We want to help you. We want to help you be successful in business. If you're growing, we're growing. And it's just, a big circle of help for everybody. So you got to show up.
Love it. All right, guys. Well, it's going to cost you way more to not show up. So February 26th through March 1st, Orlando, Florida. I can't wait. It's only a month away. I cannot wait to be there. I mean, obviously the warm weather is going to be good and stuff, but honestly, you and I are so aligned on our mission and the legacy we're trying to create here and stuff. So I can't wait to be part of your show. I'm honored that I get to speak there again. Guys, go get your tickets. You can get more information at homeserviceworkshop.com. Reach out to JC. He's awesome dude that can help you with your business. So just find him on Facebook, send him a DM. A lot of people, we have a lot of mutual friends and stuff anyway. Most people probably know you, but guys, don't miss out. We'll see you in Orlando.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, see you, buddy.